Okay everyone, it's Voodoo51292 and today is Monday, April 11th of 2011 and today is going to be channel update number 13. It is a busy one, so I'm just going to go ahead and jump right in. Oh, excuse me. First of all, let's talk about the week that passed. What did I do and what videos came up? Well, as you may have known, last week was a dead week for me, at least during the weekdays, meaning I had no new games to play during the week. So the first thing I did was Wednesday night, I sat down and played Black Ops Online for about 3 hours and tried 3 different game modes: Team Deathmatch, Domination, and Search and Destroy. And I videoed all of that stuff. I think I had around 20 to 22 matches, something like that I recorded. And like I said, put about 3 hours into it and had a good another set. The 7th set is that one, and it's up now on the Call of Duty multiplayer playlist, so go check that out. The 7th set, that is from last Wednesday night, so I did that. I made my next episode of Voodoo's Thoughts, where I talked a little bit about something not related to gaming, to a band that I like, which is in a particular genre of music. So, not necessarily anything that the people who are interested in gaming would be interested in, but something I was interested in and wanted to speak on, so I made that episode. I forgot what day I did that, but I did do it. And then that's all I did during the week. Now this weekend, I actually did do a playthrough of a new game, a new game for me that is, which was Homefront. As you know, I had all sorts of troubles getting the game. I tried 2 different times to get it from GameFly. They never sent it. So I did actually go on Saturday and rent the game from Blockbuster and sat down and played through the whole campaign on Saturday night. It is extremely short. It is about a 4-hour campaign, and I beat it all, and I have uploaded that all to YouTube. I finished uploading the last part of it this morning. So the whole Homefront campaign is up right now on a playlist, so go look for that. No multiplayer again, because you need a code for the multiplayer, and I didn't get it because I rented it. But I do have the whole Homefront campaign played and up on YouTube right now. So that's what I did in the weeks past. I also made a couple of midweek update videos talking about some things as they developed, and one in particular was talking about the fan appreciation this week coming up for DSP, for Dead Space 2, and what was going on with that. We do have solid confirmed plans on that, and I'll talk about it coming up. So yeah, let's move on to this week coming up, and I have a few things to say about a few weeks coming down the road. So first off, let's talk about that fan appreciation week. DSP released his schedule last night, Sunday night, on his channel for the fan appreciation, and he revealed that he will be playing Dead Space 2 for PS3 online with the fans tomorrow, Tuesday, April the 12th. He's going to have 2 sessions. Now they're from 2 to 5 and 6 to 9 Eastern, but I'm in Central Time, so for me that's going to be 1 to 4 and then 5 to 8. Well, the problem is I do have a chemistry lab to go through tomorrow tonight from 4:30 until 7:30. However, my friend Chris, who is in the same chemistry lab, just takes it at a different time, he had the same lab today, and he told me he got out within the hour, which is good, which means I don't have anything to do from 1 to 4 tomorrow, so I'll be sitting there trying to get in a match from 1 to 4 tomorrow, and then also I have to go to that lab at 4:30, but if it only takes an hour, I should be back by like 5:30. Maybe 6 o'clock at the latest, and I can sit there and try to get in the second session if I have no luck the first time until 8. So, what are the plans for tomorrow? What's going to happen? And how are you guys going to stay updated? Well, again, I just mentioned the times. What's going to happen is Dave is actually going to come over to the room. Well, first of all, let me tell you exactly how it's supposed to work, because it's extremely confusing. Maybe if I explain it, then you guys will understand the timing a little bit better. They're playing some kind of music next door. I'm sorry. Anyway, it's a giant pain to do the fan appreciation on PS3. I talked about it last week. DSP's been talking about it all week, how big of a problem it is to play on the PS3. So what he's actually going to do is he's going to be creating a new PSN account, and specifically to play this game online tomorrow. Now, again, his first time slot is from 1 to 4 my time, so he said at around noon my time, anywhere between noon to 1 o'clock, he's going to go on his website, thekingofhate.com, and release the name, the PSN ID that he created for this game. And basically what anybody has to do is go on the PSN, when that name is released, get the name, and then add him as a friend on the PlayStation 3. And he's going to go through, he's going to add as many people as he can, up to, you know, the limit for this game. He is then going to create a match, and they're going to play. And then after that, he's got to go through and delete friend requests and get new ones. So what I'm going to be doing is, after I explain that, Dave is going to be coming over tomorrow, and obviously, as you probably know, we have the big TV here, and then I have my HD computer monitor next to it. So I'm going to have my PlayStation 3 hooked up to the big TV. He's going to have his PlayStation 3 hooked up to my HD monitor. And he's going to come over about 11:45 a.m. tomorrow. Because, again, the PSN ID is going to be released anywhere between 12 and 1 o'clock. So he's going to come over. We're going to set everything up. He might be coming earlier. He might actually be coming around 11:30 tomorrow. We're going to set everything up. I'm going to set the camera up in front of the TV. I'll actually probably make a little video before we do that, but I'll get to that in a minute. We're going to set the camera up to film my TV, or the TV I'm going to be on, okay? The big TV. And basically, starting at 12, we're going to go on the website, and we're just going to keep hitting refresh, 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 basically. Just sit there and keep doing that for as long as it takes, and so that way that the second that the ID is released, we will already have the PlayStations on. I will go on, I will add DSP as a friend on whatever ID it is. Obviously I want to do that as soon as possible because there's going to be a huge flood of people trying to do that. And so we're going to sit there and refresh and refresh and refresh. The webpage will have both of us going just in case one's computer messes up. And as soon as that ID gets released, I'm going to be adding him as a friend. So that's what's going to happen. And then basically we're going to sit there. I'm going to have the camera ready. We're going to have everything ready to go. And we're basically going to sit there from 1 to 4 o'clock and wait and see if we can get into a match. I have a feeling that we may, if we're, you know, like I said, if we can add him as a friend the second that ID gets released, then we have a good chance, especially considering that he's going to play for 3 hours from 1 to 4. Obviously, if we get on a match, I'll have the camera ready, and I'm going to hit record, and we'll record those matches. So that'll be fun. Now, in the weird event, because they're both going to add him at the same time, in the weird event that I get in a match, in the weird event that Dave gets in a match and I do not, if that happens for some reason, I'm going to scoot the camera over as quick as I can and, you know, film him playing. So if either one of us gets in a match, it will be filmed, alright? I'm just going to have it trained on mine to start, okay, from 1 to 4. Now, if we don't get in on that first session, again, I have that lab at 4:30. I'm going to go to it. I'm going to try to be as quick as I can and get out of there. And then when I get back, Dave will still be here because I believe he's staying the night tomorrow night here in the dorm room. So he'll be here, and we'll jump back on and try to get a match until the end of the session runs out. Okay, and that's basically what we're going to do tomorrow. It's really important to us. It's the first time I believe the DSP has ever done fan appreciation on PS3. I have a channel now that I'm trying to make big. I'm really into DSP, so this is a big day tomorrow, and it would really be awesome if at least one of us could get in a match, okay? Because obviously that means that, you know, we get to play with him, A, we get to have footage of it on our end for 1, and 2, he'll have the footage of those matches on his end, 3, which is just going to be cool all the way around, okay? And I think it'll be great footage for the channel. It'll be a lot of fun, and yeah, and I do have actually a Bluetooth headset to use voice on the PS3. which I'll probably tell Dave to bring his as well, and that way when we get in, if we get in, we'll have voice communication with the SP as well. So pretty cool. I'm going to set everything else up tonight. I'm going to charge my headset. I'm going to test the headset to make sure that the people who are talking to me come through the TV so that I can get it on camera. I'm going to set up and test tonight, and we'll be ready to go tomorrow. And like I said, I'll probably be making a couple of update videos tomorrow throughout the day, letting you know what's going on. Like I said, I'll probably make a video right when we get started, you know, with Dave and saying, okay, we're about to start, we're going to set everything up. Then when we're set up, I'll probably do a video and say, okay, as you can see, we're all set up here. You know, this is what's going on. Maybe about an hour or an hour and a half in, if we're not in a match, you know, I'll make an update basically saying that, okay, we're set up and, you know, we've been waiting and blah, blah, blah. So, and then obviously, as soon as we know everything, once everything's wrapped up, so to speak, whether or not we've gotten in a match or, you know, the last slot expires and we didn't, then we'll both get back on and make another video saying, yeah, it was awesome, we did get in a match, expect that footage tonight, it's great, or, hey, you know, we tried our best, but we didn't get in, and oh well. So, that's tomorrow, a big day, and again, be looking for those update videos. We'll probably make the very first video tomorrow, like I said, probably around 11:30 a.m. or so. And possibly upload it, possibly not, because you got to keep in mind that I only have this one Ethernet cable and I've got to have it plugged into my PlayStation in order to get online. So I don't know when those videos will be uploaded, but you know, maybe tomorrow, who knows? I mean, maybe, you know, maybe tomorrow morning when it happens, maybe not, I don't know. But anyway, fan appreciation for Dead Space 2 tomorrow, that's what's going on. Hopefully we get in, and if not, c'est la vie, that's life, and there's nothing we can do about it. Okay, so that's what I have to say about that. We still have a whole lot more to talk about. I just wanted to give you guys a real good explanation, and that's my phone going off, of exactly what we're doing tomorrow. So, that's the deal, and when we come back in part 2, I will continue to talk about what we need to talk about as far as stuff coming up in the future. So, be sure to come back for part 2.